We're all children of God here. God's aura will guide you to the right path.
Bison's strategy was to enter Baylord before the heretics could take full control of Izanan. The Gorlanders almost breached the defenses of the apostates, but the enemy's reinforcements appeared on their flanks. To save their forces, the heroes called off the risky operation.
Things aren't looking good for us. Alina, you go first. I'll hold them off.
No, I'm staying.
What?
Enough! Stop giving me orders like that! I made this team. I won't be the first to run away again.
Bison couldn't believe what he'd heard. He never thought Alina would stand against him in this fashion.
This isn't the time. Don't be ridiculous.
Then I'll stay too.
Uh-huh. So, you're talking again. As if we don't have enough trouble already. You gave me a headache. All right, we will cover the others. Let them go first.
Alina always wanted to prove herself. Her uncomfort eventually burst from the seams. She just wanted Bison to know that she was no longer a child that required his protection. Bison was utterly shocked by Alina's reaction. He was more afraid that he would lose Alina's trust.
I was just worried about you.
I can take care of myself. In fact, let's deal with the heretics first.
Alina... We're blessed by the gods! Sorry, Alina. You've proven yourself, no doubt about it. I was being overly protective.
I know you were worried about me, Uncle Bison.
riddled with arrows. Can't do this. Riddled with arrows.
Without faith, there's no homeland. This is a dangerous quest. Take care.
Each conflict only binds the family tighter. Both Alina and Bison remained silent until they rendezvoused with the others. But it was obvious that the trust between them had strengthened.
The soldiers are exhausted. We need a water source.
Ah, indeed. There's a place I didn't want to mention. The Iron Fort.
That abandoned city? Oh? I smell some stories behind it.
No stories, just a reminder.
However, when the exhausted Gorlanders arrived at the Iron Castle, it didn't bring hope, but instead despair. The flag depicts a castle and a forge, signaling to the Gorlanders the elites of the apostates had been waiting for them.
Uh-huh. There are others in the Iron Fort.
Be careful. This isn't your common heretic army.
What about it?
It's the Rogue Legion.
The refugees who were ravaged by the orcs formed these troops.
You've been getting worse lately.
riddled with arrows. The owner of the castle is back.
Sword Saint? He was the lord of the Iron Fort? That most wanted man? How interesting.
The power of thunder.
We're blessed by the gods!
The power of thunder.
We're all children of God here. Are you ready?
The Wanderers forced the Gorlanders into an underground workshop. The Blade Master was eager to feast on their flesh. Both he and Bison once fought alongside Wainier. They were each other's shield and blade under the lion banner of the Royal Guards. That's why he absolutely couldn't accept Bison's betrayal. However, Bison held a different opinion about his former friend.
I don't care what people say to tarnish it.
You speak highly of him.
If Garland had lent a hand to him, he would probably remain a hero of the country.
That sounds like a sad story.
A hero? Murphy screwed him badly when he was leading the attack on Izanin.
All right, that's enough. I liked you better when you were talking less.
The Rock had become talkative again. Perhaps he had walked out of the shadow. He was different now.
This workshop looks more like a prison.
Well, most workers were prisoners.
Here they are!
We can handle this. These are only guards. Anger has blinded that idiot.
Punishment from the top! Thunderbird! Justice will never be late!
I can't use this.
Bison, I've been waiting for this moment. Today, I will execute the man who betrayed us for his friends. With my very hand.
Reconsider it carefully. If you're even still capable of thinking, don't take me for a fool.
Of course. But my rage drink your blood first.
Face your punishment! Justice will never be late! Face your punishment! I offer my piety to the gods! Face your punishment! I can't use this! We're blessed by the gods!
We have to go, or all of us will be trapped here.